Hello everyone, my name is Marcus G. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Since the show's return in January, we've been enjoying fresh episodes of Chicago Fire, but the season's first hiatus is nearly upon us. Chicago Fire returned to NBC's schedule on January 17, 2024, after an extended hiatus caused by the 2023 writers and actors strikes, and the program has been going strong ever since, pardon the pun. There have been a lot of surprising and thrilling twists in the first few episodes of Season 12, giving fans a lot to talk about. A new pair has formed just as another is getting ready to tie the knot. Personalities have come and gone with cast departures and additions to the 51 family, and some members of the team, including Herman, have been dealt some unexpected curveballs. Season 12 of Chicago Fire has been running nonstop since January, but we will soon be taking our first break from the show. Chicago Fire will take a hiatus following the episode airing on February 7. Season 12 of Chicago Fire is poised to take its first break after showing its first 4 episodes in a row. This year, on Valentine's Day, NBC will be airing reruns of the One Chicago shows instead of brand new episodes, as stated in their most recent schedule update. On Valentine's Day, NBC will not be running any new episodes, but rather 3 One Chicago dramas, season premiere encores spread out throughout the night. Given that NBC has not yet unveiled their entire February schedule, it is currently unclear if the series will be taking a 1-week break or several weeks off. The one certainty is that a break will be occurring on February 14th. If NBC airs the promo for episode 5 after this week's new episode, we should find out how long the hiatus is. So stay tuned to the promos to find out when the One Chicago shows will return. Cast of Chicago Fire. Who is James? Explanation of the character. Cast of Chicago Fire. Who is James? Explanation of the character. In the 4th episode of Season 12 of Chicago Fire, Bowden will have an unexpected visitor. In need of assistance, his stepson James will return. It's okay if you can't remember who this was. Some individuals might be perplexed. James has been absent for quite some time. You might recall him more vividly from his role as Jimmy. To Bowden, who is James? It is mentioned in the episode synopsis that James is the stepson of Bowden. The marriage between James's mother and Bowden predated Chicago Fire. Bowden continued to be the boy's father despite the fact that he and his wife had already split before the show began. In spite of Bowden's presence in Jimmy's life since the youngster was 3 years old, the term stepson was never used by Bowden. Also, Jimmy referred to Bowden as Dad. But things took a turn the following time we saw the guy. Bowden broke the news to Jimmy in Season 2 that he was seeing someone other Donna. By the end of the heartbreaking phone conversation, Jimmy had made it quite plain that Bowden had no place in James's life. In Chicago Fire, James's opinion changes. The 5th season brought about such alteration. Someone had been loitering outside the house in a shadowy vehicle, which Bowden learned about from Donna. Bowden learned that the man who stormed out was actually James, who had felt strangely compelled to knock on the door and go inside. James and Donna were able to meet because of this. In search of assistance, James arrived at Bowden. Todd, who was his mom's boyfriend, was sexually abusing him. After turning to Bowden, James's mom finally came around. Get Fubo TV and watch all your favorite shows. Get 7 days of unlimited access to more than 67 live entertainment and sports channels at no cost. We lost sight of the couple after that. James and his mother temporarily resided at his grandmother's house. Chicago Fire Season 12 has James back for what reason? From what we can gather from the summary, James does not require Bowden's assistance for his own benefit. It's going to his mom. A few theories have been put out, but the exact nature of it remains a mystery. His mother may be trapped in another abusive relationship from which she refuses to escape. It's also conceivable that she's quite sick, and James is hoping Bowden can provide some relief. Another option is that James's grandma has passed away and his mom is struggling to cope with the loss. Even though we haven't heard from Bowden in 7 seasons, James is bound to find him, so it will be interesting to watch how they connect. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe my fast gossip to our channel, and stay with us.